Welcome to Common Hood. This your OG Simon P with the other OG Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're gonna welcome every neighborhood, sisterhood, and brotherhood to some empowering conversations that hopefully this empower you and uplift you. And today we want to talk about a real subject. They say if Elon Musk sold all his shares, this bastard will be worth $1 trillion.
Dang, man.
God. Is it greed or trickle? He should have some trickle down effects.
I don't think it's greed. It's just that the man worked hard for his money.
But the people buy his stuff though.
You know, I mean, yeah, the people buy his products, so hey, it's all
why
good.
won't trickle? Well, can't trickle down.
It could trickle down, like I said. It ain't greed. I believe that is what it is the man has worked hard for his money. He had an idea. He came up with the idea. He ventured out with his idea, and guess what? He made money off of it.
It's a brother, man, that I think didn't get no government subsidies, like Elon Musk.
Why you got to come out on Elon like that, man? You know, he did what
that
he had
created
to do.
him a electrical car.
Oh yeah.
So if I validate that's truth, my first one will be through the brother through ATL Shaw to Atlanta.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I'll come back to that later.
Me ask you this. So
let's just stick with greed. Let's just stick with greed.
No, brother.
Let's stick with greed now.
No, brother. Because you just told me that this man created an electric car, right? One of us, right? Right?
That's all day, but I ain't getting the publicity that he got.
What I'm saying is, if he did this, where's the proof? I want to see it. Because if he did this, he should have been making money.
Hey,
I need to see it. I'm not going against our own kind, but I want to see it. Now we have gotten
when
things.
You see it,
we have gotten things stolen from us throughout
centuries.
Better
buy it.
You better believe it. I will. But what I'm saying to you is, we have seen it throughout centuries that we've created certain things that got it stolen from us because we wasn't educated enough to get it patented or whatever. But,
oh man, that's everything. We're gonna say that for February, or we're gonna come back another time with that.
I get it.
Because it's greed is why they stole that.
Okay, so
that's why we gotta stick.
Okay, so let me go back to greed then. So where did Elon Musk get his idea from?
Man, I ain't here to talk about that, man.
You just said that it was greed.
I just mentioned his name, that he making $1 trillion. It should be $1 trillion. Before it's business acumen, I can give a rat behind. All I know, the taxpayers and the government dollars did help him with getting money to create his idea.
Truth be told.
So they have a tax credit called research and development.
Okay.
And he just put it in the chokehold to get the way he got it.
Okay, I got you.
So you know,
we need.
So even now, with Donald Trump in the seat, when him and Donald Trump kind of went a little separate, Donald Trump did tell him now, don't forget how you built your business now. I cut that shit off for you. Trump let him know the real gangster.
Okay. So Trump, hold on. Trump let $1 trillion man.
He ain't $1 trillion man yet.
But he got the assets though.
He may have the assets.
Okay, so
man,
Trump said, so you saying Trump bullied him? Is that what you're saying? Everybody got their own type of
Hold on. He got SpaceX, right?
Got you.
Where the hell you think all his money come from to help that?
The government, man.
Where the hell the government money come from?
I get you. Okay.
You,
me,
anybody that pay taxes, that's where that money come from. So, you know, on the topic of greed though, man, I'm just gonna be real. I try to keep religion out. But
bring it in.
I happen to read a scripture that I shared with some of my siblings from a book of Ecclesiastes. By the way,
I love Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes is my favorite book.
That's mine too.
In the Holy Bible, where is it? It's the remixed version, not the Holy James or whatever. But it said all labor of man is for his mouth.
Get you. Go ahead.
Your mouth yet his appetite is not filled. So we go back to caveman. The man had on his little thong.
That's what we think. I mean, that's what we thought.
That's what we perceived. Yeah. However it worked before things got evolved.
Yeah.
Now that's the only real true thing was this, build your hut and what we gonna eat today.
And come here.
Build your hut and what the hell we gonna eat today.
And come here.
Where you think we at today, man?
Today, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe it's a dog eat dog world, man, and it is definitely that. It's a dog eat dog world. Everybody's out for themselves. There's nobody walking. There's nobody walking in unity because I see it all the time. And
they say black people are the only one that ain't walking.
No, hell no, man. It's a whole collective human race. Put it that way. I don't care if you black, white, Puerto Rican,
But they always
Chinese.
report that if it's the lowest income,
you're not walking in unity.
They want to say it's the black people,
but it ain't. It ain't. It's every race, man.
Every race got.
I mean, you have all kind of different things that's going on in the world today, and you have all different kind of race and nationalities that's not walking in unity. I believe that if everybody walking to collective unity, we will all make it together. And what I'm seeing now, everybody's out. It's a dog eat dog world, man. And I'm not one of those type of people. You know, I share what I can share. I do what I can do. And I'm not perfect by no means, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this world is like, they got it messed up, man. They got it so messed up. I mean, Christians, you got all these different type of religions. You got all these different type of things. Now, I believe in Jesus Christ. Yes, I do. I believe in the collective of unity and love and respect for your Christian man. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. My degree is in that. But I also understand this. If everybody in this world...
You say you got a degree in Christianity.
I do. I got a doctorate. And
please play again.
I have a doctorate in theology. So what I'm saying is...
Did they have one in Christianity, Buddha?
Man, look, you have to learn all those different religions. They are religions. They are beliefs that people believe in.
It's just a belief.
It's a belief.
So
that's all it is.
As Ray Hagen would say, if you had a small circle.
Yeah, it's a small circle.
Anything in this circumference.
Wham. So what I'm saying is they all have their own different perspective of life. But what life all boils down to, my brother, is this: respect and love of the individual human race. And if you don't respect and love the individual human race, guess what? You are messed up completely.
You know,
completely.
Before we get off religion and get back to greed, right?
Get it, man. Get it.
You know, we already know Eve was greedy to go in the garden and have every goddamn thing given to her, and she picked one thing and say, "Hey, look here, baby. I want that over there too."
But see, that's another thing. Now you going there now. You finna go there. Now here it is. So the thing is, Eve walking butt naked in the garden, and here comes they call him a serpent or whatever, or Satan or whatever. But here it is. This serpent or whatever they say just come to her and say, "Hey, look, did God truly say that you're gonna eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil when you truly die?" Man, look, man. Oh no, what he said was your eyes should truly be open. And what happened was her eyes got truly open to knowledge. And the thing is, she didn't have knowledge. The only thing she knew was to follow the respective order of God. So when her eyes got open, she understood the order now. She understood knowledge now. Now what? Oh, God, I got to go tell my husband about this. So she told Adam, and then here come Adam. Adam say, well, dang. Well, I believe.
Can I ask you a question?
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead,
Before
man.
we get...
You don't want to get deep on me like that.
No. You get what you feel.
Yeah.
This ain't CBS where we scripted. We don't have no prompter in the back to tell us.
I get you.
This is real authentic.
Authentic.
Why would God want us not to have knowledge?
He don't. That's what they fail to realize. He does not want us not to have knowledge. What they fail to realize is this was this thing, man, look, I'm finna go deep now. The Bible is written over and over again by mankind.
Trick Daddy says it's been remixed.
It's a remix.
All the Bibles, man.
It's been remixed over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. And
you studied theology.
Man, listen.
So religion is just a belief.
It's a belief. It's a belief system. So what you believe in is what's going to gravitate you towards what?
I stone you, Calvin. in the name of Jesus, I stone you.
Do you honestly think our God would tell you to stone somebody when he created you?
I don't.
No. Our God is not a hateful, vengeful God, man. That's what people fail to realize. I get sick and tired of all this different type of religion that's going on right now. And what Jesus Christ came back to tell us was this. He came to show us who we truly are as a Godhead.
What about Buddha? Did he come to show us?
Man, Buddha was one of his. See.
What about Allah?
Hold on.
They came to show that.
Let me show you something about these different people.
Where the greed come in? Get to the greed.
Listen. I'm greed.
If you don't pay your tithes and offerings, you won't be blessed.
Hold on now. Now we're getting somewhere. Where
the greed at?
Now see, mankind is greedy anyway. Mankind is greedy anyway. Because you don't understand the true concept of what Jesus Christ came along. Hold on, let me finish. Don't cut me off. If you don't understand the true concept of what Jesus Christ came to show you, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or any of those people, you would not understand the collective, you would not understand how to live in this world. Each one of those individuals taught what? Love and respect, right? They was not greedy.
You got the theology degree, not me.
I'm telling you. They came to teach you love and respect of your mankind, of humankind, the creation that God created. So here we go. Now they tell us to pay tithes in the church. Who we pay tithes for?
If you don't pay your tithe and offerings, Kevin, they say you won't be blessed.
No. That's
what they say.
That's a lie from the devil.
Okay.
What you pay tithe and offering to.
So pastors that say that, are you saying it wrong?
I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it right. I'm saying it on air. I'm saying it on air. Pastors that tell you to pay your tithe and offering and you're not going to be blessed, that's a lie from the devil, and that's a lie that they created.
But you're robbing God.
No, you're not robbing God, because God don't need your money. God don't need your money.
God don't need money.
God don't need money. It
is fake paper they created.
When you pay tithe, what they fail to realize is listen to this. The priests in the Old Testament had to have a format of like survival. So what they did was say, hey, listen, give us 10% tithes to help us understand, to grow, and to have food, and to be able to take care of the masses or whatever's going on into this thing right here. So what happens is, what people fail to realize is when when the pastors or the churches or different things came along and say, hey, look, you got to pay your tithes, you're not going to be blessed. Man, get out of here with that. I'm going to be blessed regardless, because I believe in the collective power of God, man. Well, that's big and small.
I heard you say it. You say pay your 10 so we can take care of the collective mass.
Exactly.
But it's getting back that the knowledge is we should be taught how to take care of ourselves.
How to take care of ourselves.
So it brings me to the question, should it be easier to make money?
You know what? It should be easier to make money, but it's not easy to make money.
Well, what's the exceptions, my brother?
You have to have a hustle to make money in this world.
A
hustle to make money in this world.
Well, the way AI and all that.
Everybody ain't got a hustle. Everybody ain't got a hustle.
Well,
you know.
Let me say.
Listen.
I think it's a good. First of all, everybody can't be the same.
Everybody can't.
So
be
we
the same.
live in this type of society where you would think that you devalued as a person if you're not making $1 million or $2 million. Everybody need a support system. That's why I be supportive of when they say economics have a trickle down effect.
Now, I get where you're going with this, but I got to go back and I got to recalculate on this situation that we're talking about this church thing. I got to do this because I don't want people to think that I'm just bashing the churches, because I'm not. What I'm saying is, when a church pastor says, pay your 10% tithe or give your offering, that's to help the church grow and paying the light bill, paying bills for the church, and different things of nature.
Ain't light bill. Hold on, Kev. I got to stop you. Churches are non-profit.
They're non-profit,
so they don't
but
pay.
You still have to pay.
But they don't have property taxes.
I get it.
A utility bill. Let's just say if the average church person was making $50,000, and let's just say,
what is the church for anyway?
Hold on. Let's say it was 100 people in the church.
I get it.
And I might have to get my calculator.
But
hold on.
I gotta do this, man. You gotta let me do this.
I'm gonna let you do this. Right. So, if everybody was paying tithe, that's 100%. So that means 5,000 times 100 would be what per month? What, $50,000 or something like that?
I get it.
There's no goddamn utility bill that's gonna be $50,000 per month.
I get it.
You don't have to.
So
pay
what happens
taxes,
is this is what greed comes in. This is what greed comes in.
Just talk about
this. What greed comes in. So the churches was built not based on the Bible, because there was no churches in the Bible. You had the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They had the synagogues and different things of the nature, but there was no church in the Bible. Did Jesus Christ have a church? Hell to the no. He did not. Jesus Christ didn't have a church. Jesus Christ went out to the highways and byways and taught the people. He was out there in the massive. He had Judas Iscariot carrying his money. People don't know.
So you saying George Kirkland? Are you saying Joel Osteen?
I am not bashing these people. But
I ain't bashing them, but I haven't seen them on that block with a soul.
What I'm saying is they are not going out doing the power and the power what Jesus Christ came along to do. They're not doing that. So what I'm saying is there are off culture.
Hold on, Joel would say, "I love you."
Yeah. He loves your pocketbook. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, I am not bashing a man for what he's doing. He's giving inspirational speeches and helping people feel good about themselves and different things. I get it. I understand it. But what happens is when greed falls in, they don't understand that this greed thing is real crucial. They don't see greed. People say, I'm going to give to Joel Osteen Church. I'm going to give to Joyce Myers. I'm going to give to this person over here. But what happens is you're giving your money to a ministry that's not doing what they're supposed to do. Now, they tell they're doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, so they going overseas and they taking people overseas and helping with people overseas. So we got people in America that's hurting right now that needs that.
But you know what? Netflix had a documentary on the Hurricane Trina.
I get it.
And I don't know how many churches that was able to withstand Hurricane Trina.
Exactly.
But they had all these people piled up.
My dad.
In the dome.
My dad.
What's the football stadium over there where the New Orleans Saints play?
I don't know, man.
And man, it was very unsanitary. So I thought about like even I'm in a small place here. Let's just say Gainesville. And in Gainesville, you have, if you ride down east and go west in this counting churches, and maybe just get on 39th from east to west.
That's what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm saying.
It was like, man,
they don't understand that.
It's like business services. So on one side of town, they say it's a
desert. I gotta finish this.
I'm gonna let you get to it. They say it's a desert, meaning there's not no resources there.
It's resources. It's resources. Because the thing is, this is what a church is supposed to be built for. Resources for the people. And the thing is, I'm so strong in this, and I'm so mad about it, man, because it hurts my heart, because you have all these churches popping up everywhere, making all this freaking money and not giving it back to the people.
Now, how they making their money?
What do you think? Donations, tithe.
So
and the thing
why
is,
are other people giving the 10th? Why are they believing that they should give?
Because the churches are giving them a false hope, saying if you don't give the 10% tithe, you're not going to be blessed. That foolishness, man. I'm sick of it. The thing is, what you got to realize is when you give 10% tithe to a church, the church is obligated to help the people, not just the people inside their congregation, but the people in the streets. We got so many homeless people out here right now.
So just the government to help take care of us?
Man, government's not supposed to be doing that. The government not supposed to be doing that.
Well, we got a gangster in the house right now, Donald Trump. So,
should
we be asking the gangster Donald Trump to change the rules or something?
Man, look,
like should Trump be saying that? Hey,
I am not.
You ain't gonna get your nonprofit.
My thing is with Donald Trump is I have nothing to say bad about the man.
I ain't got nothing bad.
He's doing what he has to do. I'm not even talking about Donald Trump. I'm not even talking about the government.
I'm talking
about greed. I'm talking about the churches right now. I'm talking about how this system was set up. The system was supposed to be set up. If they set up, this is a system. The church congregation, the churches themselves is a system. It's a business, a nonprofit organization business. That's what it is. And what they're supposed to be doing right now is they're supposed to be taking that money and helping the masses. You got so many homeless people out here right now.
That's what they say. That's what the government do, though.
Man, the government don't do that. The government give you a piece of.
They give you Medicare.
The government is doing more of what the church is doing right now. Put it that way.
Well, that's deep. That's deep.
The government is doing what more than the church is supposed to be taking over what the government is doing. The government gives these people, these ladies, these women with kids, checks. The church is supposed to be doing that. Period. That's what the church is supposed to be doing. The church,
the church is gonna say,
don't get me wrong, man. Look, listen.
Hold on. Some churches gonna say, because you had your child out of wedlock.
Ain't no man. Look, get out of there with that foolishness. It don't matter if you had your child out of wedlock. Or you married or whatever, it happened. So what? The church is supposed to be helping mankind the way Jesus Christ showed. Jesus Christ sat on the Mount Olive, and he had thousands of people around him. The disciples came to him and said, hey, look, how you going to feed them? Okay, we got to give me.
Kevin, let me give
you. Man, you finna take me off this.
Let me give you this.
What, man?
I'm going to bring it back to the gangster movie Scarface.
Man, look, come on, man. You trying to slow me down, man. I'm on the road right now, man.
My brother said that Scarface had a quote. He said, never underestimate the next man's greed.
Greed is so crucial in the world today. I mean, you got to understand, if you out for yourself.
We know where the church is at, so let's get back to.
Okay, the next man greed. You want to get to that? You want
to
go there, man? The next man greed.
You know, I don't want to get stoned.
We're going to get stoned. We're gonna definitely get stoned. You finna get some comments in your they're gonna be like, what is this dude talking about? I know Calvin. He did this, he did that. I don't give a damn right now. I don't. And I'm telling you why. Because I'm so
Okay.
I'm so on this right now because I feel like
be on it, brother.
I feel like that people need to love people where they stand. They need to help people where they stand. They need to understand that people are people, and we all created by the same God. So the greed comes in when people decide for themselves. They're like, okay,
can I ask you something?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And we're gonna come back to judgment.
Can't nobody judge.
Or you think that when you say help people where they are, do you think that we are wrong to judge people for where they are?
Hell yeah. Okay. If you believe in the Bible, yes.
Let's get some example.
Golly.
Like I'm in a beautiful state of Florida.
Florida's beautiful.
And the current governor, he doing what he can. All of them do what they can.
Man.
But man, I must say, it's a lot of goddamn homeless around here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like on
That's what I'm talking about.
On every block.
I go out here every day and
so you're saying, is it just I want to go deeper. I don't want to say it's Christian fault, Buddha, or Allah.
Yeah.
As humanity, sometimes I pull up and I be like, let me give you $1 too, man.
Okay.
Sometimes other time I be like, other time I say
go to work. You probably can work.
No. Get your ass off of alcohol and drugs.
You don't know what they own. You don't know what they're going through in their mind. That's the thing.
But
that's that judgment.
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 And I'm the type of person where I get out. Man, I've done this.
I
get out of my car. I talk to them. I hug them. I give them money if I can. And I give them the clothes off my back. I've done this. What I'm saying is, when you see people like that, it's so many of them, but you don't know their life story. You don't know what they went through. You don't know what they had to go through. And you don't know why they're at where they're at.
When you're greedy, man, your appetite can't get full.
You can't.
So it go back to trickle down economics.
Golly, man, I'm so passionate
but
about
it go back on the trickle down economics. I know I mentioned Elon. It's not to mess with Mr. Elon Musk.
Elon did what
you got Elon. You got people making billions. People, they.
Anybody can do it.
I mean,
if you put your mind you put your mind together, and you get out there and hustle, you can do it.
It take a certain mindset to create the idea to do that. So, but the ideas that created, let's not forget, it's the people that's underneath that supported that idea.
Exactly.
So it brings me back to the trickle down effect.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
So it's just
you think?
Hold on for
man,
a minute.
Come on.
It's just like we trying to build a situation here. So though you and I may be the face,
right?
Let's just say if YouTube say here's $1 million,
we got to give it away.
Should there be a trickle down?
It should be a trickle down effect
to the people that helped
you get there. Definitely.
So
100%.
So that's what I mean by greed. Gives you an appetite that you ain't never full. You mentioned that it's the nature of men, but let's just switch it off a little bit. What you say to those that say, "Hey, man, my goal is bigger than yours."
That's your goal.
That ain't greed, right?
That's your goal.
I agree.
That's your goal.
I agree. That's a goal.
I want to mention. I got to mention this guy. His name is Pastor Derek Rains. He's out of Jacksonville, Florida. His church is Excel Church. One thing I love about this man, he's not greedy.
How we know that? I mean,
I've been there. That's my church.
No, why you say that?
Because his money that he makes for his church, he trickles it down. He helps everybody. And what I mean by that is, it's not just the people in his congregation.
So
it's the people outside his congregation. No.
Somebody falling down as a member of his church. You mean to tell me he's gonna hold on. He's gonna corral the members around that person.
You better believe it.
To help bring that person up.
You better believe it.
He's not just gonna tell them that, man, Jesus or Allah, Buddha.
Hell no. This man.
So he's teaching all his members
that
when one fall down,
you get him. You get him.
Okay.
And not only that.
Okay.
This man here.
So we should tithe to something like that.
Something like that. Because this man here, he tells you all the time, you ain't got to pay nothing. I don't need your money. I don't need your 10% tithe.
Now, I do think that should be a prerequisite because
when he said like that, I'm not saying he said like that.
No.
What I'm saying is you don't have the obligation to give 10% tithe.
You don't have an obligation.
Yeah.
So,
Do what you can do.
One thing you dislike is a person preaching or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That makes you feel some kind of guilt for not
giving.
So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. So, but like I said, I'm speaking to the person that says, hey, in your circle, I want to fulfill the 360-degree circle. Your circle is 25 degrees.
Exactly. And so
but hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, man.
But
go ahead, because go ahead.
If there's happiness in the 25% circle,
that's only 25%.
That's only 25%.
Yeah.
But is it wrong for the person to say, I want the whole circle and everything in it? Is it a goal or the greed? Especially if when you conquer that, we feel like that to get so huge, you had to step on somebody on the way.
That's a lie. I don't believe in that.
Get there.
No, I don't believe in that.
To satisfy your greed.
That ain't greed right there. That ain't greed right there.
Okay.
If you say you want the whole circle,
Kevin, don't make me say slavery.
Yeah. But listen, man, listen.
Was it greed?
Slavery
that caused that type of behavior.
Slavery was greed. That's period. That's all I got. Okay. That's all I got to say. Slavery was greed. I'm not going back to the past. I'm going to the future, nigga. I'm telling you right now. I always know though. We got to go to the future.
That in order to understand your future, sometimes you need to know your past.
Yeah, you got to know your past. Okay. But the past is the past. If you keep going back to the past, you're gonna be stagnant. You ain't gonna be able to move.
You'll never be stagnant. You're gonna learn. If you can get your past, you can make the same mistakes. Now.
Some people go back to the past and stay in the past. They're not gonna understand how to get farther ahead in life. I've experienced this. I get talked to all the time. Oh man, you know what they did to me? Or I don't give a darn what they did to you. What happens is I understand what they did to us, but we got to go forward in life. If we don't look forward in life, guess what? We're gonna always stay in the past. So if you stay in the past, you're not gonna accomplish anything in life because you're gonna always believe that the man's foot is on your neck, like they say.
Well, think about it like this. So they getting rid of history with DEI saying we should focus on a bright future.
Oh, we always got to focus on a bright future. Always.
But do you really believe that they shouldn't have no interest in the past?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I just want to
don't get me messed up now. What I'm saying is, you know your past,
right?
Your past holds a lot for your future now. Mm-hmm. But don't go back to the past and stay in the past.
Gotcha.
You got to move forward in the future.
Just wanted you to clarify.
You get it? You got to move forward in the future. So
it ain't nothing wrong with the goals being bigger. All I'm saying is when the goals get bigger, when you make it huge like that, I think, instead of walking on the next man saying pull your boots up by your bootstrap,
you pull them up.
It's like
you pull them up.
It's like if I have a huge conglomerate business, right?
Right.
The mailroom man is important.
Exactly.
The janitor is very important. The secretary is important.
Exactly.
So, and
everybody plays a role.
Everybody plays a role.
Exactly.
So that's what I mean by trickle down effect. You have to
in business.
And I don't want to get into the government, but back in the day they changed things. Well, now they got it where it used to be you work for a man. And if you only made 20,000, 30, 40,000, but if he stayed with you for 30 years plus, 30 years of his life that he gave you 40 hours a week, that they used to have.
Tell your time for dollars. Go ahead, man.
Your time for dollars. But they gave him a pension and said, when you get a little older now, you make it here.
Yeah.
I got 9, but they done took that away.
Dang. I understand.
And they say put it in a 401k. And it's like, but damn, how the hell the man that's only making $30,000, $40,000 gonna save a 401k?
That's greed.
And he keep the building.
That's greed.
Every goddamn night.
That is greed.
They pick up the garbage for you every day.
That's greed. And I don't believe. I'm with you 100% on that part.
So the government and the church, is they responsible for this?
Listen,
that's greed.
Each one of them have their own collective. You can't bring government with creation with church religion. They together. They don't mix them.
They together.
They together.
No, they together.
They together. But they together in a certain sense. But
certain sins, they together.
You don't mix them.
They made the rules for them.
They make the rules. So what I'm saying to you
and
is
the church followed the rules of the
what
government.
I'm saying to you, pretty much.
When homosexuality became very popular, let's just be real.
Yeah. Now you get on the homosexuality. I don't care.
I'm finna say this on air. All I'm saying is the homosexual when it came out.
I don't care.
The churches know. Don't speak this shit no more.
I don't care who you love in life. This is me. I don't care if you love a man, woman, or whatever. I don't care. That's your life. You're a grown adult. That's your decision that you make. Do what you do. I don't care nothing about that. I get sick and tired of everybody getting involved in everybody else's business.
Well, Calvin,
everybody else's business.
Calvin, when you say it's a business, I'm just gonna say it like this right here. It wasn't our business what you did in the bedroom, why it became so popular.
Oh man.
So let's leave that.
Let's leave that
alone.
When you say in the bedroom, clarify that. Clarify.
Exactly. Nobody should know whether you're heterosexual or homosexual. So let's just move on back to greed.
Now, let's get back on the subject.
You say it's a nature man. We talked about that, is it okay for some people to have goals bigger than others?
Yes.
We talked about greed. Can you ever feel the appetite? As I met, we hit that up. But let's just say let's just go back to labor now. Remember when we began in this conversation, I said, I gave you the scripture of it's enough labor to feed a man.
I get it.
Man, has greed made it to the point that making money is very complicated, as I had asked the question, that should it be easy to make money? See, now everything has to be paid for. And hold on. Let's think about this. Let's think about it, Calvin. Let's think about it.
Everything got to be paid for, no matter what it is.
Bro. It's just like I purchased 5 acres of land.
Yeah.
When I bought it in my young age, I thought, in case me and my family need this right here a little later on, we gonna put our house. You
don't pay no tax on the land, it ain't yours, brother.
No, but here's what they told us: you can't build but this on your land. What?
You know what?
I wanted to share these acres. Hold on, think about how many 5 acres can get. You can share. I can put how many families out there on that, and we cool on our compound.
Now they trying to put their foot on your back. I get it.
Greed.
That's greed is nasty, man.
The tax man want more money
nasty,
from me.
man. It's nasty.
These neighborhoods where you can't even go out and grow your own food.
You can't do none of that.
You don't own no dirt.
Nothing.
I can look out the window there and look at it and say, oh boy, y'all see your wife over there showering.
Let me tell you this. So you don't own nothing. People say they own it. I got my house. No, you don't. If you don't pay your taxes on your land, guess what? They coming to get it. If you don't pay your mortgage on time, guess what? They come to get it. Even if you pay your house off and you still got that land, you still got to pay taxes. So you don't own nothing.
Well, being that we don't own nothing, that's another form of
greed.
We greed, right?
Greed, man.
Because it's like I feel like
greed, brother.
If I'm a man, if I pay for my little hut.
Now, some countries ain't like that.
Hold on, and then I have 3 children, 10 children. That house should be protected. I shouldn't lose my house.
No, you shouldn't. But the thing is,
because one generation saying,
what country? Let me tell you this. What country do that? And I'm asking you that question now. What country do that? You go to any country in the world. What country do that?
We can put greed in any country. How
okay, you can put greed in any country, but some country you go to, you buy your land, you buy your house, you own that. You own that.
Well,
you own that.
Maybe the third world countries got it together, right?
You own that.
Hold on. Maybe the third world countries
maybe they
got it together now.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing about my boy.
I ain't gonna call them third world. They sound like they got common sense.
You own that.
You got your little dirt. You got it. But Kevin, on the greed, though, my brother, the labor that we give out now,
telling you time for dollars,
trading time for dollars.
Yeah.
It is too much. It's everything, man. Going back to the beginning when I said it began where all you had to do was worry about enough labor to feed yourself.
Let me ask you something. Why do we say why do we pay taxes?
But they had your land.
You're a tax consultant, right? You do taxes, right?
They say that it's an incentive. It's a first of all, in 1913 was when it was created.
I understand that.
Hold on.
But I'm finna go here.
Hold on.
I gotta go here. I gotta do it.
Hold on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
In 1913, when taxes was created, it started out at only 7%.
I get it. But why do we pay taxes? Tell me.
It's supposedly take care of the collective as a whole.
No,
we don't.
You know why we pay taxes?
And then
to pay back the deficit that the USA is in debt for. We pay taxes for that.
That as well, but it's also to incentivize things that the government needs.
I get it.
So you have these tax deductions.
Yes.
You have these tax credits.
Right.
So as business people, when they make a decision on different things, they try to see what are the tax incentives related to this particular business.
Gotcha.
In order to go out.
Gotcha.
And same things when you have a family. You know, the government gives small deductions for having a child or whatever the case may be, but however it fades out as you get richer. Now, getting richer over $50,000, you know, I think it's wrong that the government have to put sliding scales, so to say, for earned income tax credit and child tax credit. I just think that if you have a child, you should automatically get the credit,
right?
Regardless if you're making $200,000 or you making $20,000,
right?
You should automatically get it. So you know they have those anti-poverty programs that are out. But like I say, if I was only making $20,000 and I had 3 children and you gave me $8,000 or $10,000,
right.
Well, it's $30,000. Do you want to live off $30,000? You want to live off a couple $100,000?
Man, look.
So you know, greed is there,
boy.
Greed
is there, man.
It can't be satisfied. It's like who's the government to make that choice? So, but if the government can make a choice that we give this credit to fight anti-poverty, it's like I'm a proponent of this universal income.
Yeah.
For everybody.
So let me ask you this.
And when they get the money,
yeah,
you go on a sliding scale to go down if you decide to exercise your right to have a better fulfillment of that circle. Bro.
I get it, and I love it. But whose job is it to take care of the people? Is it the government job or all these churches?
It's neither.
And now here it is.
It's the person's responsibility.
It's the person's responsibility. But if you need help,
we work in a system.
If you need help, I believe that these two systems, and it's true, these two systems should come together as a whole, because you can help so many people coming together as a whole and helping people, man. Now, what
the government tax dollars with everybody paying some form of taxes and they collecting. I totally agree. So if leadership could make the churches responsible for their areas to whatever monies they collect, that it goes back to the community, it would be a beautiful thing, man. It's like an all-black neighborhood have a whole lot of churches in it. Let me take that comment.
I don't get it.
All black. I be saying if they ain't have so many churches, it's rooms to add some businesses there.
That's true too.
On one street.
That's true too.
I mean,
now,
let
me ask you this.
Right.
And this is this. I'm keep it short. If you have, like I mentioned, my pastor over there in Jacksonville, his spiritual father is Creflo Dollar. These people are really
Creflo, the dollar.
The dollar. These
Creflo and Taffy Dollar.
That's his spiritual father.
Don't nobody ask for money better than Creflo, man.
He don't ask for money. They give.
When
they give, guess what Creflo do? He give. And I've noticed about these two different religions, churches, they give, and I've seen it happen. They don't just hold on to the money, bro. They make sure that the people surrounding them, not just the church congregation, but the people outside their churches. I know
you probably get challenged by churches to say, we give at the level we at. So
you might get challenged about that, about the level they at.
Maybe we got to clarify on what's greed, because if I had to be quote unquote to disagree with some things here, I would say that I don't think that the church is a building and the people are not being taught.
Well, where's the money going? What is it for? What is it for, bro? That's what I'm trying to ask you. You have to get the people.
Some churches is gonna rather drive a Lamborghini, and some, just like you say, and some gonna say, "Hey, I got my own." So it's like I like T.D. Jakes when he preaches.
I love him. I love him.
And TD Jakes,
and he do a lot too. He do a whole lot.
Yeah, he started out. I believe he was a janitor at one time. Now, I know how he got rich by being a great teacher of the
word
of the people of the word.
Yeah,
he wrote books. He made movies.
Now
he did very great orator.
What is he doing? I'm gonna tell you what TD.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what he.
I haven't got none of.
I'm gonna tell you. TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Pastor Raines, they all give back. And what I mean by that, TD Jakes make movies, right? Who do he employ? He bring people in, employ them, give them business. They do what they have to do, and not only that, they give back. Now, so you sitting here, we talking about greed, right? So if greed was in the equation, what kind of greed are we talking about? Are we talking about mankind greed? Are we talking about government greed? Are we talking about churches greed? No, we're talking about mankind greed is what we're talking about. People
get to your point. Mankind behind every entity you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And womankind.
Exactly.
Whether it's the church.
Exactly.
Whether it's the government.
So how do we get rid of greed?
Or whether it's whatever. It goes back to the concept of trickling down.
It's trickling down.
To take care of the basic need of every person.
Other people. Yes.
So when I see, we in America, we just talking about homelessness.
Oh my goodness.
But there are other places in the world.
Do you think we should have any homeless in America?
I mean, in the human race in its entirety, not just America. I'm talking about in the human race in its entirety. Everybody should have access to health insurance.
Yes.
Some type of health thing.
Everybody
should have access to have a meal in their stomach.
Yes.
Access to water.
Yes.
Like there's some places that you just don't have access to waters. This basic sanitation.
Yes.
Like that's not an American thing. That's like
collective.
All over the girl. So when I hear words like the International Monetary Fund, or the Central Bank of America, or whatever they call it.
Yeah. It's
just like these things you wish are they aware of what's going down here?
Yeah.
Are you aware? So I'm a proponent of that, a trickle down effect. Like when you become a multi-millionaire, I would want to take care of some people.
Yeah.
Or as putting the right things in. And I understand what people say. It's not my job to give it to you.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Give it to you.
Yeah.
But it's just like going to school. Most of us say public school don't teach you nothing.
I like that what you just said. It's not my job to give it to you, but I want to be a tool to help you.
I was spending a resource to be that tool.
Yes, the tool.
To help and educate you when you say, oh, I know how to go catch a bass fish.
Yes, be that tool to help you.
I know how to go pull my own shrimp out the ocean now.
Yes, and that's the thing. Yeah. And not hold that biased opinion about everybody. That opinion of, oh, they need to go to work. Oh, I know they can work. Or I know they can do this. That's a judgmental thing.
And I don't want to get rid of competitiveness because, like I said, there's some people cool with 25% of the circle. Some people cool with the 360. But I think when you ask more, it's an obligation. It's like, I had a sibling of mine, my brother. He said, man, sometimes when you win a championship, it feels so good.
Yeah.
You want another one.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you get it, you got to compete with the other teams.
And you got to work hard at it.
You got to work hard.
You got to work hard at it, man.
So I'm not giving it. So sometimes I look at, and it's just going back saying, sometimes with greed, you got to be careful to say, I'm never fulfilled. God damn. You ain't never. It's like, get out of the way and let some other entrepreneur get there. You talking about you for $1 trillion man. Like, what you trying to do?
I don't know what Elon does, and I don't know what he give to, and I don't know how much he pays his employees.
Man, let me just take out Elon.
I don't know if it trickles down or whatever. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me just break it down. The government says for a family of 3 and a husband and a wife that to participate in that anti-poverty program, you can't make over $57,000.
Okay. All right.
Well, if that's the case, I'm like, why not just give everybody $57,000? If you have less kids, you give a little less money, and everybody get a universal goddamn basic income.
That ain't gonna happen, man.
And then that grow.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
Is it greed?
It's greed, bro.
But it can't happen if it was a trickle down. What does one man need with $1 trillion?
None.
I got a taller stool over here at this goddamn studio right now. I'm gonna do the same goddamn thing he is gonna do. Listen, so is his better because it's in Beverly Hood? All we doing is pulling down, paying down.
Everybody don't have your same mindset. Okay,
we talking about greed.
Greed, that's greed.
We trying to say that
we have to be able. What we can do.
Should we adopt these mindsets?
No, hell no. What we need to do is adopt the mindset of not having greed, to be able to do what we're doing, and to be able to share what we have, the best what we can, what we have. But so the greed that they doing, that's on them. So what happens is with their greed, they got to account for that, not us. So only thing we can do is put out the message that we're doing and say, hey, look, it's greed everywhere. It's greed every single where we go.
Hey, let's close out, my brother. I'm just gonna say this right here. If we eliminate vanity, that will help with some of the greed.
You better believe it. You better believe it, brother. You better believe it. I'm 100% truthful with that.
Because man, I hate going in the store and they telling me I'm looking at strawberries. Oh, this organic. Hey, where's coming at?
What did you say? Strawberry, right?
I thought strawberry was a damn strawberry. You see what I'm saying? You pick out some blueberries. This food. It's organic strawberry. I mean, blueberry strawberry. That's greed, bro.
I get it, bro.
It's like, don't you want all those to at least eat good? We can't eat good. Go to Corral Steak, but then you go to a white table. We give you white goose steak. This 10-ounce steak is worth $110.
But it's all steak.
It's steak, man.
But it's all steak, right?
Like, why you ain't growing me the best beef? It's just an animal. Like, come on, man. So yes, this is greed. So my thing is, it should be a little bit easier to make money, man.
Yes, Lord.
And there are exceptions to this thing, whether we like it, and we must learn this game of life because it's real out here.
Yes, it is.
It's real out here.
It is, man.
It's greed. You creating a damn robot, do everybody work now, man.
Man, don't go there. Don't go there, man. I get it.
God damn. You don't want the man that you want to knock out the cashiers, man. Like, it gave teenagers a job. We teaching human interaction.
You know when they start
it's greed.
When they start doing that, bro,
man.
I said, you got to be kidding me, because they had cashiers everywhere. Now
I hate, man.
Now you gotta go self-checkout.
I hate it. And here's the thing about self-checkout. If you gonna self-checkout me, how much money you save that
give it back to
down
me.
To give it back to me.
Give it back to me.
You used to say you got the price of the groceries because you got to consider staff and all this.
Yeah.
Okay, you eliminating staff. Now the prices ain't going down.
Why ain't get back to you, right? I get it. It's greed, man.
I don't get it, man.
Come on,
it's
man.
greed,
I get it, man.
It's greed.
I
know someone say, well, when they give you a couple $1 million, see what you do.
You know what we're gonna do?
Well, hold on. I'm gonna answer when they give it to me.
Exactly. When they give it to you, guess what? Guess what? You do what you say you're doing on this podcast. Trickle it down.
Man, I tell you, I ain't gonna let my family suffer. And then if I can make them to be as equal, then say, hey, now it's time to bring somebody else on the outside up and share it, man.
Share your wealth.
Because you can't take it with you.
You can't take nothing with you. And the thing is, and I'm gonna let you close it out, man. The thing is, what people fail to realize, you working all your life, you working your hands to the bone. And guess what? You can't take nothing with you. Ecclesiastes says that. You can't take nothing with you. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing. You might think it's new, but it only evolves. So the thing is,
bro, when you bury somebody, you might going into a black hole.
That's it. And whatever you had left in this world.
Do you know they got levels to caskets?
Oh well. Oh man. You got caskets. You got caskets worth $1 million. You got caskets worth $1 million right now. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what.
So my thing is, there's nothing that you can take to the grave with you. So while you're living, bless and love others as they stand, man. That's what I got to close out with, bro.
Hey, man, thirst and hunger, man, it's something else, man. I'm hungry right now. I guess I'm greedy right now.
No, you got to eat, bro.
Yeah, man, I got a little overweight, the doctor said, so I've been greedy right now. I ain't been sharing.
Trying to lose mine. I look pretty good right now.
Anyway, brother, this is Simon P. and the OG Calvin G.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for spending a little time with us on Common Hood. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share that thing out.
Share.
See if the algorithm can help us out a little bit.
Peace out.